Shalom, Rainicorns. It's Ellie the Empress here. And so we're going to be talking about natural hair, ether styling, and care, transforming our service culture for health as a priority. What does all that mean? So, y'all see me, okay, with my artificial hair, okay? And so, what I've been doing lately is just being more in the space of having fun with beauty tools, you know? Whereas a lot of ladies use these tools on a regular, everyday basis. Now, is it wrong to use these tools like fake nails? I like to call them artificial instead of fake, but artificial nails, artificial hair, um, makeup, lashes, stuff like that. Is it wrong to use them? Absolutely not. However, we have to be more intentional about when we use these things. I forgot to put oil in my hair. Hold on a second. I'm just going to do a little bit. We have to be more intentional when using these things. And even when it comes to terminologies like protective styling, it's like, what are you actually protecting? Like, this is not, you know, I'm just being real here. If you're protecting something like this up under your wig, up under your weave, then that makes sense. That's fine. This is big bush that needs to be protected because it doesn't matter when you're watching this, but it happens to be October for me right now. So protective styling would make sense where I could just wear it like this in the summertime. And so if you have a lot of damage on your hair and you're not taking care of your ether, what is the point of going to a stylist? Really think about what that stylist is doing to you. And are you listening to your stylist? Because we're not going to sit up here and just blame stylists all the time. It's a relationship that you have with your stylist, okay? So if your stylist is constantly telling you, yeah, make sure you oil your roots and your ends once a week. Make sure you're doing that. And you're not doing it as a customer. You're doing her a disservice to where she has to do more effort, or he, but they have to do more effort to make sure that your hair looks good when it's not healthy. Because at the end of the day, do people go to a stylist for maintenance on their natural hair care, or do y'all be picking out styles that you want to have? Be honest, the majority. We're not going to, pick out like anomalies or special cases. Like, no. You go to a hairstylist most of the time to look cute. And most people's hair care regimens are just not what they're supposed to be. I've been doing my own hair since I was a teenager. I was roughly like 13 years old when I first got started really just doing my hair as far as natural upkeep. I would still go to the stylist to get certain things done, like for special events, or just, if my parents just wanted me to have a hairstyle or whatever, to take me and my sisters to go and just go get cute, you know. But majority of the time, I was doing my own hair and helping my sisters with theirs as far as the health of it, the care of it. Because a lot of us already know, like, getting a relaxer is not the healthiest thing. It's not just for your hair. When you put a relaxer on, you're updating your roots. Your roots affect your overall health in your body. So it's deeper than just your hair getting damaged. It's actually your health at risk, especially if it's not being done properly. So we all know about that, and we all know about like heat damage and getting your hair flat ironed too much. We're all aware of things like that, but it seems like we're still lacking when it comes to hair care, natural hair care. Because for myself, I used to work at a natural hair school. It was also a salon. So I was around people who intentionally were getting certified in natural hair care. And the styling of it, but it's like a stylist can make any type of hair look cute. Doesn't matter how damaged it is. But what's the point of looking cute if your hair is damaged? Because you can look cute for like, depending on what type of style, right? It could be like for a week, 2 weeks. And we're not talking about like wig or weave installs. It's different. But we're talking about a style because you have to upkeep it. You have to make sure you go to sleep with a bonnet or a scarf on or a do-rag on, something. And once that style goes out, that's it. What do you look like once that style goes away? And then a lot of us had to fight the construct of people in our lives not knowing what that is. And so if you wear your hair natural, they think that's nappy. They think that's messy. They don't like the way that that looks. But that's because of inner self-hatred, because they were told by other people that it didn't look good when those other people don't actually matter. We're in a culture now where we can deal specifically with what is custom to us. So to say that something looks ugly or something's unkempt or nappy when it's just who you are as a person, that doesn't make any logical sense. And we're in a space now where we all realize that, we all know that. You know, we're no longer in the ignorant space. We're no longer in the space of trying to appease the, I don't know, what word is that? It's not so much attention, but we're not here to satisfy other people. We're here to just satisfy ourselves. And whatever that looks like to you is whatever it is, as long as you're healthy. So the girlies who wear the artificial hair and stuff like that, it's like, okay, the thing is, like, a lot of them, they know what's going on with their hair. And they're cool with it. Like, you know, they could look like me with the way my hair looks. They could have their hair down to their back and they just choose to wear artificial hair sometimes. Or really, that's like their main go-to for protective styling because they know what they're doing. But let's face it, the majority of girlies, it's like they put glue on their edges and stuff and then it starts ripping their edges out because they're not doing it right. Or they'll do a weave and whatever and then they put glue on their hair and then it's just, they're just not doing it right. They'll sew their hair with the wrong type of needle. Or even just leaving it in too long. They say leave it in for 3 months and they leave it in for 6 sort of thing. Like, you know, just stuff like that where it's like, okay, we really have to value what we're doing to our bodies, what we're doing to ourselves. Because it even gets to a point where it's like, our people are so uncomfortable with our natural hair that we, as you know, as a majority, we'd rather look bad with a relaxer or a bad flat iron or a bad weave or a bad wig than look quote unquote bad with our natural hair. Like, it would make way more sense to me for a girl to have like a kind of lopsided afro than have a crusty wig. Because it's like, you know, you had to go out of your way to get a wig and put it on your head. Where if you had an afro that was just kind of, you know, a little bit lopsided, that just means you woke up and just kind of rushed that day. But you're rushing when you put on a wig. Like, it's just, you see what I'm saying, though? Like, you'd rather look bad putting in, like, you know, the effort it takes to get another object and put it on you versus just kind of quickly combing through and then leaving out the door. Like, you get what I mean? Because it doesn't look good regardless. Like, we're saying, it's like, what if it's just a bad hair day that day? But instead of it being a genuine bad hair day, you put on a fake piece of hair and it still looks bad. Like, that's what I'm saying. You get what I mean? And like, we're in a space too where, if y'all didn't know, during the Great Depression, um cosmetics, specifically like nail polish, was one of the highest grossing items. The highest grossing industry was the cosmetics industry during that time period, because it's not that service jobs were not needed. It's just, okay, am I going to go to the salon, or am I going to do this at home and spend an extra hour doing this myself? You know? It's like time is money sort of thing, but also money is money, so it's like it doesn't, you know? And so that was going on during the Great Depression. And here we are again, where the girlies have just figured out certain things. And it's like, okay, well, even if I'm not going to do this at home, I have more education and I know what I will tolerate and what I won't tolerate. I need ponytail holder, a new one. It's not a new one. Excuse me, you guys. I'm looking for a ponytail holder. Okay, I could not find one. Not a new one. I had to compare, because like this one, I don't think I should use this. I feel like both of these are bad. This one's better though. This one's better. It's tighter. I gotta throw that one away. It's too loose. Okay. So I just want everyone to like really think about where we are. Okay? We should all know about natural hair care and maintenance by now. This is not something that, it's great to see the girlies on like, different platforms, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok and stuff like that, and people who make Facebook content. It's cool to see them making videos and stuff about how to do this and how to do that. I feel like at this point that we're at, natural hair care should be common knowledge. I'm just being honest. Now, realistically, is it common knowledge? No, it's not. Because people still get surprised and like excited when they see an afro. It shouldn't be like that. Like an afro should be normalized at this point. But what got normalized is protective style. So you see a girl with like box braids down to her waist or something, that's more normal than an afro. See somebody with crochet braids and like big, big, big crochet braids and stuff, that's more normal than someone wearing an afro. That doesn't make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay. Because why is it that we're so used to seeing our natural be altered? We're so used to it to where when we see the full natural state, it's kind of shocking or surprising. And it's like people aren't thinking. Like they're not, their brains are not processing that this is not okay. Because even stylists, it's like, while the person should be held accountable for their own hair, stylists are not, majority of the time giving out certain information and tips because it's kind of like they thrive off of people having damaged hair, which is terrible, but it is what it is. It's a service-based industry, so it's like the more people have problems, the better for them so they can solve them. But I really feel like stylists should be there for when you either don't feel like doing your own hair or you just want to get something extra done that you don't know how to do yourself. That's how it's supposed to be. That's even how it's supposed to be with like chefs and fast food and restaurants. Like, we're not supposed to depend on fast food or fancy restaurants or anything. We're supposed to make our own foods. We're not supposed to rely on processed food. We're supposed to cook our own foods and be healthy. And when we feel like, or for a special occasion, or sometimes if we are rushing or something like that, then we go to a restaurant. I don't condone processed foods at all, but as far as someone cooking your food for you, that's what that's for. That's what it's for. Not for you to eat there all the time. Unless you just have one of those lifestyles, but like, let's be real. How many people really are out here just with a lifestyle where they can just not cook and just pay for restaurant food all the time? And I'm not talking about fast food. I'm talking about genuine good food for you. Like, here we are in a different thought process of being healthy. Okay, like some people have personal chefs, but look at the majority of people who's out here with a personal chef. Like, are you really that busy? Do you manage employees to where you have to have someone else cook for you all the time? Because the thing is health. It's health. Okay, the service is not the issue, but prioritizing your health. If those people are cooking for you, is it healthy for you? Is it fine for you? Does it make sense for you to eat on a regular basis? So same thing goes for your hair. If you're getting protective styles, are you getting your hot oil treatments? Are you getting your deep conditionings? Are you getting whatever treatments you need for your scalp? The hair school I used to work at used to do something called scalp teenies, where basically they would do specialized services for your scalp. And it's just, I mean, y'all know how many people walk around with dandruff? But they have a protective... Okay. Was somebody mad? Somebody mad when I said that? That was dramatic. So like I said, do you know how many people walk around with dandruff? Yet they have protective styles in their head. And it's like, maybe prioritize your scalp versus trying to make your hair look good. Because how much was that install where you should really be paying for a scalp treatment? You know? Maybe I'm stepping on some toes here, but I mean, I love you. Tell me what I said that was incorrect. Like I said, I've been doing this since I was, well, as far as being really, really deep into it, really 15, 16. So 10 going on 11 years now. It's been a while for me. And it's just ladies who, you know, they spend their whole lives not knowing about their own hair texture. And it's just like, your stylist shouldn't know your hair better than you. They may know how to do styles better than you, but that's because they do styles for all types of people. they should not know your hair better than you. I know I'm kind of thin in the very, very back in the kitchen area. Then it gets real, real thick right here. Then it gets real, real thick at the very, very top. Then it goes back kind of thin at the front part. No stylist can tell me that. Previous stylists that I went to growing up, sure, but a new stylist, I would be able to tell them that they shouldn't be able to just point out certain things that I don't already know. Unless it's like special hair type of terminologies and stuff. This is good. Just my coffee there. But yeah, like, everybody should really prioritize hair health. So, like, even with me doing these streams, if you've been on my channel lately, you would see that, like, you know, people tend to have an issue when I don't wear my hair natural. And it's, like, weird. It's very weird because people have seen me on this platform for a very, very long time. I'm very healthy. So if I don't want to wear my hair out, then that's no one's concern, that's no one's issue. But because people are concerned with styles and looks over actual hair health, then it's like, oh, well, let's say anything to get her to not do anything. And it's just like, okay, you look at you see this is healthy. You see this, okay? Look at that. All right, don't. No. I could go get a sew-in right now. I'd be fine. The only thing that's okay to not recommend is a relaxer. That's the only thing. Otherwise, if I want to get an install of any sort, I'm fine. And all I do is wear a ponytail. That's all I do. So it's like, what's anyone's actual concern here? Is it visual appeal or is it genuine hair health? I can sit and talk about scalp treatments all day. I specialize in hair growth. My son got his hair cut off last year and he had never had his hair cut ever until he was 5 years old. And now, at 1 year of growth, looks like that 5 years of growth that he had from being born. I never cut my son's hair. His father cut his hair when he was 5. So now 1 year later, it darn near looks like he never had a haircut. I specialize in hair growth and hair care maintenance. It's like sometimes people will say whatever they want to say about like the way his hair looks. I just haven't mastered his hair texture yet because he has a very, very interesting texture. It's thin, thick, and curly at the same time. It's a lot. But I'm learning better, but at the end of the day, his hair grows very, very fast. My hair grows very, very fast. I cut mine in April 2020. And now we're here. Pretty much back to where I was before I cut it. Almost. I'm just about there. And so when you really take your hair care into consideration, your scalp care, because even taking care of your scalp affects your overall health. Like I said, if you get a relaxer, that's affecting your overall health, not just your hair, because it's going into your scalp. That is your hair follicles. That goes out through the rest of your body. And it's right there next to your brain. You know, you might think it's skin. It's like, oh, well, my skin's protecting me. Your skin is affected by everything. That's why it's good to have clean air. It's good to have clean water. If it's important for people to talk about having clean water, what makes you think putting chemicals on your scalp doesn't affect anything? If you have to put conditioner in your hair before you go swimming to avoid damage. Like, just really think about that, you know? And it's really weird to me. Like I said, it's 2023, bro. And you might be watching this later, after this year, but it's still so much confusion when we have so much information, you know? Like, that's what I'm saying. I've been being able to find this stuff ever since I was really, really young. On the internet for free. And I just happened to work at a natural hair care school. So it's like this stuff's been around. But it's the priorities. It's, oh, I want to be a baddie, but it's like baddie a baldy, you know, like that's not the cute bald either, where you're intentionally bald, like your shit fucked up type of bald, you know? It's a big difference. It's a big difference. And it's like what I share here on my platform is we talk about glamour magic and enhancing your physical appearance for certain things, and that's great. But y'all already know I prioritize health over anything. So if doing anything artificial and unnatural is not good for you health wise, I'm not going to recommend it for you specifically. Because it's like, let's say you got locks, right? And you just happen to like watching videos like these. So you have locks, so you have to have a loctician or you have to do your own locks and stuff, right? Y'all know almost more than the other natural girlies do how important scalp care is. Like, your scalp gotta be on point, otherwise your locks gonna fall out. Because like, if I was to lose some hair, nobody would know, because it's just so big, and you know. But if somebody with locks has their shit fall out, that's very noticeable, especially if it fall out like at the top of the head versus like, you know, on the side or on the back or something. If it fall out at the top and it's just like that little fuzzy at the top, bro, then you either gotta crochet it with another lock, or you try to, you know, relock it in if you can find the piece that fell. It's a lot. So y'all know about scalp care more than anybody, being on y'all's lock journeys. I'm just being real. And it's very evident that if we have our people and they be having locks falling out their head, then what does that say about the girlies who don't have locks? Of course, that's applicable to males too, but you know, we talk about girlies over here. Okay, this ponytail just about ready. Just brushing down with the gel. So I did shampoo. I shampooed the other day, and I just did like a little poo, a little quick little some a few minutes ago. So we should be good with the frizz. Oh, that's way better. Okay, yeah, we should be good with the frizzes now. That was what I was thinking, because it was probably just product buildup that was making it frizzy. That is hilarious. 17 shot Ebizzle said, "You got a hole in your armpit. Put some deodorant on. I smell you through the screen." That's hilarious. That's great. That's great. I'm glad everyone's having a grand rising and in a positive attitude as soon as they wake up today. That is beautiful. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Venus Day. Happy Heart Chakra Day. Big love to all of you. Okay. So, here we go. Okay. It's still got the little frizz at the top part, like at the very top. I'm okay with how the sides look, but the very top, I'm just gonna lay that down a little more because I'm not trying to use a crazy amount of gel. Not a crazy amount. I just want enough for it to not be too frizzy. Because I don't want to have to shampoo every single time I do my hair. Like, that's a lot of product. You know how gel feels. The waves, though, I fucks with it. The waves are awesome. I really like the waves. But I'm not trying to do a whole bunch of gel all the time, though. That's my thing. I love the way it looks, but even when I'm concerned about like the look, I'm still concerned about the health. I just don't like a whole lot of product in my hair at all, like at all. Even when I straighten it, like I haven't straightened my own hair in a minute, but even when I straighten it, I don't like putting a whole lot in there. I allow stylists to do what they do because I know like they're stylists, but when I do my own hair, I'm just like, mm-mm. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. So by the health of my hair, if I wanted to, I could just fluff out this ponytail and just rock a puffball. I could because my hair is healthy enough to do so. I'm not going for that today. But that's the thing. If you don't have versatility because of your hair health, then that is very concerning. You should be able to just wake up and want to wear your natural hair. That's how healthy your hair needs to be. Okay? Especially if your hair's short, you could just rock a short afro. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you don't know how to make that look good for you, according to your face structure, according to your hair texture, like if you don't know how to do that, then that means a lot. You need to go, I'm gonna put a little bit more gel on, just a little bit. You need to work on your own natural hair maintenance and health care versus trying to make it look good all the time, because trying to make it look good all the time is sacrificing the genuine health of it. You don't need that. It's not worth it. It's not. Okay. What be throwing me a lot of times too is the people who have the most to say about natural hair. They'll be like auntie type of ladies that either wear crusty wigs or have bad relaxers. And it's just like they'll see you with a quote unquote nappy afro and have everything to say about it. But it's just like, man, like, y'all just crusty though. Like, why is you even talking to me? And they'll say it to the young ladies most of the time. Like, if you're older, you know, they say stuff, they say little slick stuff, but they don't say too much because they know you can talk back now. But if you're like a teenager or a really, really young lady, and they, oh, you need to do something with your hair, and it's like everything's done to it that needs to be done to it. It's healthy. It's thick. It's not thinning out. I'm not balding. Grand Rising.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's great. You got some fruit in the kitchen, and if you want to warm up your potato cake, you can. I'll say it says people live in a box. They do. I don't know how at this point. That's why it's very baffling. It's like people have learned so much about protective styles. Yes, it's a work day. People learn so much about protective styles and looking natural, but forgot the whole purpose of being natural. The purpose of being natural is to be natural and to be healthy. Well, that's not. Okay, there you go. No style is worth your hair health. It's really not. Then aesthetics too, because it's like those really really thick afros, like those are the actual aesthetic of them, even though any natural person can have one as long as their curl pattern goes up. If your curl pattern doesn't go up, then obviously you don't have enough volume for an actual afro. But my whole point with that is, though, like, the girlies who would have the best afros are always, when I tell you always, I mean always discouraged from wearing their natural hair. It's like, y'all's joints be the thickest and easiest to have in a perfect circle. And people always tell you all the time, oh yeah, don't wear your natural hair, oh it's nappy. Them niggas high-key jealous. Don't listen to them. They are high-key jealous because they know you'd rock an afro better than they ever could. And then I'm trying to figure out, okay, afros were a thing. And I was saying specifically afros because that should be a default style. It shouldn't be, oh my goodness. It shouldn't have a shock factor anymore. Because weren't they popping back in the 80s? I didn't live in the 80s, so I wouldn't know. All I've seen is mainstream pop culture. And I've seen old family pictures. So I'm just trying to figure out, if afros were popping back in the day, like 40 years ago, why is it such a shock factor now? It shouldn't be a trend. Like, us as a people should not see that as a trend. It shouldn't be a trending style. It shouldn't be anything surprising. That is what we look like. That's just what we look like. A girl will get a silk press and people will think that's more of her character than her natural hair, when that's backward. A girl will get a sew-in and have all type of Brazilian waves or whatever, and people see that as her character as a person versus her wearing her hair natural. That's backward. That's backward thinking. That's backward thinking. But if she takes out the weave, or if she washes her silk press out and she decides not to repress it and she wears an afro, it's like, oh, you wear it, oh. Why we still like that? What is that? That's weird. That's weird. That's really weird. Like, we should be so beyond that. That's just what we look like. That's just what we look like. We got 6 viewers and 6 likes. Appreciate y'all so much. But literally, that's just what we look like. Let me see what this side looking like. Okay. I've been seeing the nape of my neck looking wild. Let me see some. Okay, we got the nape looking good. Let me check the other side. Okay. Okay, we're looking good. All right. Cool. I'm gonna do one more brush through. Eba Safir said, looks nice. Appreciate it. Lover Sky 13 said, people still treat me different when my hair is natural versus straight, etc. And that's weird. That's weird. It's very, very strange. Because if it grows out of your scalp, that's what everybody should see you in most of the time. Right, just let me be me. Period. Because it is you. That's literally you. You have to go out of your way. I had to go out of my way to go to the store to buy this. It's not me, even though, it looks like me. But that's the thing, right? If I was to get a straight ponytail, I would have even more of a shock factor where it's like, oh, that's you. That's you. But because it's curly and it's still natural looking, it's like, oh, okay. But if it was straight, it would be like, that's you. Yeah, that's you. But it's a mental construct. And that's my whole thing. On this platform, we do talk about practical things. However, we do talk about deconstructing the matrix and mainstream thought processes. Okay. If we're being real, right? People are just stuck in the matrix of their life. People are stuck in the matrix of what they think life is, because if it makes more sense for people to buy artificial hair that doesn't look natural, like I said, this looks natural, this looks real, but if it was straight, that would be seen more as a norm, right? If that is what makes sense in today's culture, everybody's still stuck in the matrix. It's like everybody's just stuck in the matrix still. It doesn't matter the civil rights, nothing. It don't matter, nothing. No, the masses of people are still stuck in the matrix. Like, it's still considered taboo to wear your natural hair out. That's beyond me, bro. But like I've explained to y'all on this platform, with this ponytail specifically, this is what my natural hair texture looks like. So what y'all just seeing with me brushing it out and stuff like that, obviously, my curls aren't very, very tight. But if I was to intentionally have a style where my curls are tight, then this is what it would look like. It will be curly, wavy type. So by the time my hair grows out to be this long, this is what I will look like. So I am manifesting my future. This is what is considered to be glamour magic for myself, for self-love, self-care. So as long as I keep taking care of my hair properly, I will look like this in the future. And that's what a lot of people are not realizing, and they don't utilize hairstyles for that purpose. Of course, not everybody's going to go out of their way to try to utilize and learn glamour magic. You say the word magic and people freak out. But just hear me out. Is it more magic for me to look like my future self than for me to look like a person I don't even look like? You got the girlies who have like blonde wigs or colored wigs. I love them. They look cute. But isn't that more magic than this? Because this just looks like, if you didn't see me just put my ponytail on, you just think, oh, that's a girl with long hair. That's a girl with long curly hair.
But it still looks awesome.
No, I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. But it's like, she just has curly long hair. But if I was to be wearing blue hair, What, doesn't that seem like more magic? You get what I mean? Like the contrast of it. Anyway, so let's talk about service culture a little bit. Because, like I said, Lover Sky 13 said you're right. Like I said, like I used to work at a natural hair salon. It was a school and a salon. And so, like, the services are catered around hair care. When you go to a salon most of the time, it's like they'll trim you and they'll make you look cute. Okay. While there's nothing wrong with that, like I've been saying, it doesn't matter the condition of your hair. And so you can have all the damage in the world on your ends, split ends, all that stuff. One second, y'all. But it doesn't matter how much damage you have because stylists are trained to work with all hair in all conditions. And so,
Mommy,
yes.
I'm horribly confused what I'm supposed to do right now.
Well, you didn't ask me what to do, and you need to go eat first. Go wake up and go eat first, and you can do your work after you wake up all the way, okay?
Okay.
But that's for your handwriting. You're going to trace those words, and then you're going to write them on the line. That's what you're going to do. Y'all, these lashes, oh my goodness, they have been a vibe. They have been an absolute vibe. Like, literally, ponytail and lashes, for me, that's a look. Like, it's over with. Like, just got, oh, by the way, I refreshed this. So if y'all could tell, it's not you falling. Buddy jumped on the floor. Okay. As you can see, it's not like all sticky at the bottom how it was before. So now it's flowy. This looks way better now. So, yeah. But this and some lashes, oh, I'm done. It's over with. Like, it's over with. So, what the look that I've been enjoying a lot is simple. Just lashes and my lips. Like, the eyeshadow is fine. I can do eyeshadow. But it's like, for me personally, I just don't feel like wearing eyeshadow and blush all the time. Like, that's just not me. It's really not me. I don't like full face makeup regardless, and so even the look of full face makeup is just like but now, like, as far as like my routine, I'll jump up and do my hair and put on lashes. Even if I don't put on my ponytail, like, I'll still put some lashes on. Oh, let me open this. It's cute. But let's talk about service for hair stuff. Stylists are trained to take damaged hair and make it look nice. Now, is that a problem? Not necessarily. But if there isn't maintenance done on that damaged hair, then it's like, it doesn't matter how cute it is, because when you go home, then you still got, like, health issues. Like, that's the thing. A lot of stylists know how important hair is. That's why it's called our crown. It's a symbol of who you are. So when you're not properly maintaining your crown, then it's affecting who you are as a person. A lot of stylists know that. They know this. So that's why I just kind of look at them sideways sometimes, where it's just like, now you know better. Some of them will tell you, hey, make sure you do this when you go home. Hey, make sure you do this when you go home. And that's good. Kudos to them. But y'all know the ones I talk about, like the ones that thrive when people's hair is not messy. Everybody will have messy hair. Everybody has messy hair pretty much every day. Okay? I mean, damaged. Like, broken off. Matted. You know. And people just pay for someone else to deal with it. When it's like, we all as children should be given the tools necessary to maintain ourselves properly. Maintain, not do fancy styles. Not everybody's meant to do fancy styles all the time, and that's okay. That's okay. But maintenance, stylists need to prioritize health, hair care. Because I'm telling you, this is what I'm seeing. Like, this is actually coming through. The way everything is going, if someone's not also offering health, like not necessarily services, but at least education.
I feel there's this right here on the banana for some reason.
That's okay. That's just on the.
this.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of green too.
That's okay. The green is fine, and then the little edge part is fine. That's just on the peel. So, I feel like services are gonna be favored, but at least the education. Like, if a stylist is not providing some sort of hair education for hair growth or maintenance.
Only with the banana, I think. You see that?
Yeah, it's just cracked open a little bit. That's fine. Oh, I didn't mean to rip it like that. There you go. That's okay. Who dis? There you go.
What do you say?
I said, who dis? Somebody had just texted me. It's some sort of notification. Okay. So, Lover Sky 13 said yes. Sus banana, not the sus banana. Banana was okay. It just had like one of the brown spots and it was like kind of slit open, but I had already took his banana off the thing. So that was probably me accidentally ripping it open because like it was ripped open, but it wasn't browning. So that just happened when I got the banana earlier. So no issues with the banana. We're not finna come after the banana. It's okay. But yeah, I'm really seeing where it's like, if a stylist is not offering any sort of hair care tips of some sort, I just don't see them staying in business. Or having, crazy business. Because, of course, like, stylists, like regular stylists, are still going to be in need. People are still going to need fancy styles for, like, if they have a certain type of job, work, weddings, birthdays, events, I was like, oh, happy solar return, happy birthday. Like, let's go get your ether done. Like, yeah, that's gonna be a thing still, but the ones who are gonna be prioritized are the hair care ones. Okay, let's put on these lashes. I gotta redo this. That was not going. That was not going. Okay. Cause like you have those salons that have like all services, right? They'll do like lashes, they'll do nails, and they'll do hair, and it's like, oh, that's cool, but like you constantly hear about nail damage, lash damage, hair damage, and it's just like, okay, at the cost of looking cute, what is it really worth it? No, you'll probably value, well, not probably, it'll be valued more for ones that take care of the health versus just the look. When I tell you that lash was not going, it was not going. I don't know what was going on with it. Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. Almost. You gotta get the corner. I'm used to the corners, but the middle part was not going. When I tell you the middle part was not going, I'm like, what? So it's like, it'll seem like a convenience, right? Where they offer all around services, nails, hair, waxes, stuff like that. But it's like, people's bodies matter more than how they look, bro. Because what's the point of getting a wax? You got your hair removed, but you got a rash. That's weird to me. It's like, people aren't thinking. They're just not thinking. It's like, oh, well, my hair's removed. Yeah, but it's not comfortable, though. Because we can't forget, all hair is hair. So we're not going to leave out the pubic hairs and stuff. We got to properly take care of that. Now, this is high-key looking crazy. Y'all see that? Like, the nail's fine, but the glue is wilding. Did I say the nail? The lash is fine, but the glue is wilding. It'll be alright, though. Okay. Let me get my tissue. It's just right here. It's sticky. Y'all hold on 1 second. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm gonna definitely have to put some more glue on this one. This has been sitting here for too long. I ain't even gonna try it. Okay. A little more. There you go. Corners. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I know once that dries, it's gonna look great. I'm really liking these lashes. Like, their shape is really cute to me. This is really, really cute to me. Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay. So I don't know if y'all could tell, but this one, oh, what? The top, hold on. The top part of this one is wildin' too. What the heck? Why is that wildin'? I know why this one's wildin'. Like, this one's the one that I kind of stretched a while ago. So this one makes sense. Okay, let's see. Okay, way better. Way better. But still, like, this one, the glue going kind of crazy. This one actually looks really, really good. Looks fine. Okay. 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 And so now we're gonna do lips. So one of the last times I did like a light pink lip, and today I'm gonna do dark pink because I'm really just feeling that today. Drink as much as possible before I put this on my lips. So a little bit of chapstick first. That's actually a lot of chapstick. My lips was dry yesterday. Okay. Put all that on. I love it. So this is a thick pink. Thick pink. Okay. And it's shiny, but I want more gloss. So we're gonna put some gloss on here. There we go. No! That's not what I wanted. Should have wiped it first. I don't know. There we go. Okay. Okay. Gloss. Okay, so also I was able to get my nail glue opened. I'm not gonna be doing my nails with y'all though. No? Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna get off live, but apparently I'm being guided to stay on with y'all. Okay. I'm gonna change my clothes first and then put my nails on. What? Okay, never mind. Okay, I'm being guided to put my nails on first. I'm trying to make life easy for me. So, but anyway, even when it comes to like nail, we're talking about hair, but even with nail health, it's like dealing with them drills and stuff, like when you get acrylic nails, like there's certain levels and steps you have to take. You know, having a damaged nail bed because a stylist, a nail tech, decided to not care. That's wild to me. It's wild to me. The same thing for a hairstylist. It's like ripping out your hair, calling it detangling, when they know they could be like, it's not even about how gentle you are. It's just about how careful you're being with the hair follicles. This is my hair right here that I combed out today. Oh, boss. And if I had my hair put up properly when I was sleeping last night, probably wouldn't have any hair come out at all. But I did all that, got this ponytail, smoothing, okay? And like everything, look, once I get my outfit on, it's gonna be like a whole different vibe. But it's just like, from the neck up, boy, can't tell me nothing, really. Okay, I'm getting these nails. organized. Because I had already picked them out. I was supposed to wear them the other day, but I couldn't get my nail glue open. So I got some help opening it with some pliers. Not me on a scavenger hunt for nails, bro. They were all right here. I don't know where they at. It's 2 left that I have to get. And I had them all right here. So that's why it's weird. Yeah, it shouldn't be right there. They're not on the floor. I don't know what's going on, you guys. My nails are hiding from me. It's just 2 of them. I don't know. It's really weird. Like, I kept all of them right here, so I don't know. What's up? What's going on with that? Like, they literally shouldn't be anywhere else. So this makes no sense. Now, hold on 1 second. I don't know, you guys. Because the other ones that I have are not the right sizes for me. But I might just have to make them work today. I don't know. Oh, they might be stuck. Okay, that's what it is. They were stuck to each other. I was just like, what the heck is going on? Okay. Let me just check all of them. Because there's one more. This one feels really thick for some reason. Okay, so I found one. There's one left. I don't know. I have no idea. So I might have to use that one that's not quite the right size. Still very weird though. Because I'm talking about, let me find it after I glue my nails on. Like, did it get stuck in anything? I don't see it stuck to anything. Nope. Okay. Well, I'll check to see if they're stuck one more time. The thing is, this one feels really thick, but it's not. It's not two of them. It's just one. Okay, I don't know. It's okay though. So, my apologies for the weird twist of events. This one's too big too. Because it's not. Because I'd love to see which one is missing. Because these are thumbs. Oh, is it a thumb that's missing? Oh, no. No, that's a thumb. Okay. So it's the pinky that's missing? That's weird. Because I feel like this was too big to be pinky. Yeah, that's too big. But this one is small. Oh, okay. It'll work, though. Okay, okay. It's not too small. It's fine. This one. I never used this one, so it still has some of the original glue on it. Weird. Anyway, though, like I said, really all, aesthetics when it comes to the actual care and the health of us is going to be more prioritized in the future. Because my thing is nobody sick and tired of like paying for this stuff yet? So that's why I opened up with talking about the cosmetics industry was what was making the most money during the Great Depression, and how really the depression stopped. Ladies were taking care of themselves more at home. And you know what happens when feminine energy gets boosted. Like when feminine energy gets boosted, by default the masculine energy gets boosted. That's just how nature works. The feminine makes the first move and then the masculine follows after. That's literally nature. speaking? Telling you super long. And so when you have feminines who are taking care of themselves to the fullest extent, it's no longer just looking cute. It's okay. You know, a lot of girlies now are like taking their health, their food, taking that into deeper consideration, what we're eating, how we're taking care of ourselves from the inside out. So when you have good like food regimens and good eating routines, it automatically affects your hair care. So that's another thing that people like to skip over. What the heck happened? It was like no glue got on here at all. People like to skip over the fact that when you take care of yourself and your actual health as a person, it affects your hair too. It affects everything. But talking specifically about hair, it affects everything. So if you're drinking more water, you don't necessarily have to be vegan or vegetarian, but if you're like pescatarian or you're cutting back on red meats and you're taking your actual health into consideration, you're, working out or doing yoga. Okay, you sweating helps your hair out. Just being real with you. You sweating, you being active, you getting your physical body moving, you're getting your blood flowing. Your blood flow affects your hair growth. So if your daily activities consist of you going to work and you sitting down, whether that's sitting down at an office or you're just standing, like doing whatever retail job, and you're not getting your blood flow going, that affects your hair growth. It goes deep. It goes deep. A lot of the jobs that we have in today's society are not good for our overall health. It goes really deep. So when you go out of your way to work out and care for yourself in that way, it makes your hair grow more. I'm not going to say faster. It helps it grow more. It can help it grow faster. But that's why, like, you'll see a lot of athletic girls who have really, really thick, long hair. If they have short hair, they have to schedule haircuts a lot because their routine of life gives them more of their natural body because they're taking care of their health so extreme. So when you look at that, you're just like, well, these athletic girls, they'll wear their weave or whatever every once in a while, but like you'll see them just in a ponytail, like in Afro puffs. Because it doesn't matter to them what they look like because their obligation is whatever their profession is, whether they do it professionally or, in general for sport, they just like it, or for school or something. They're not just concerned about all the time what they look like. So they don't mind wearing their natural hair. But that goes to say, okay, if you have this super, super healthy person who doesn't care about certain aesthetics, and then you have someone who really, really cares about aesthetics, but they're not healthy, who would you rather be? The person who cares about aesthetics who is not healthy, or the person who doesn't care about aesthetics and they're super healthy? Because let's say both of those girls get pregnant at the same time. Whose baby's going to be healthier by default? Who cares about what you look like at that point? If your physical aesthetics are more important than the health of your baby, then that just lets you know that your priorities are not, they're just not where they're supposed to be. You finish eating?
Not exactly yet.
Okay. So it's all about priorities. That goes for the hairstylist and for the hair. Well, we all are hair customers, so you know whether you're getting your hair done or you're doing somebody's hair, bruh. Everybody's just gonna be more real about what we have going on as a society. Like this is kind of getting out of hand, and I'm saying that because the compliments I get, what they're condescending comments. Like I don't like receiving comments about my natural hair in comparison to girls like, oh yeah, we're tired of the fake lashes and the fake hair and the fake nails and stuff. I'm just like, that's weird to me. Like I don't want to get a compliment on my natural hair because they're comparing me to someone who doesn't wear natural hair. I just, if I look cute, I appreciate the compliment on me looking cute, but don't be like, oh, we love the don't do that. Don't say, oh, we love the natural, and like talk bad about other ladies because of the way they choose to live their life. At the same time, the ladies who choose to use artificial products more often, still you need to be concerned about the health of your body. Still. Harlem says Supreme Rising Goddess. What's good? What's good? Grand Rising. Okay. Harlem got the big heart eyes. Say you beautiful regardless. Yeah, for sure. I know. I'm aware of that. Me personally, I'm aware of that. But that's why it's like a general message. It's like when you can, when you take your health as your first priority, you're gonna be beautiful regardless as a person. So, do I have to do all this? No, I don't. I don't at all. I really don't. Like I said, glamour magic. But when we have ladies who are not caring for themselves and they look cute but they're not caring for themselves, then it makes them ugly. It doesn't matter how much they pay, it doesn't matter how often they get their stuff done. You look ugly when all you do is pay for the way you look versus caring for your insides. Crystal Lightweight Maestri said, Grand Rising, Big Empress Ellie, that lip color is fire. Appreciate you so much, Grand Rising. Harlem said 100 with the muscle. Yeah. I'm finna act a fool. Okay, let me check out my lashes now. See, because earlier, like my glue was going crazy on this eye, but it's okay now. This one, it's a little, I missed the lid a little bit, but I didn't do anything on Wednesday, so I just got out of my routine. That's all I can say that is. I just got out of my routine. It still looks fine in general, but if you get real close to me, and I have to look at you like that, like my son will probably be able to see it, but you know, regular person from a screen will be able to see it. Ko Farrow said, how do we help her rise from her and our fallen state? A girly who does this stuff all the time, just tell her like it's not about telling her not to do it. Like that's one of the things. When you're told not to do something, you automatically want to rebel. So just saying, oh, don't wear fake hair, fake nails, and fake lashes. Well, like every time dudes say that, it's very discouraging. Like I'm doing this for money, me personally, but other girlies, they do it because that's what they think they need to do to be beautiful. So let's just ask questions. Just ask her questions. It's like, oh, okay, what's your natural hair routine? If she's wearing a wig, if she's wearing some weave, it's like, you know, even if she has a natural protective style, if that protective style is a box braids that's going down to her waist, come on now. If it's some crochet twists, and she always got crochets in, She always got some braids in. Always. I'm talking about always. And you never get to see her hair breathe. And then it's like, just ask her what her routine is. And if she starts stumbling and stuttering and stuff like that, if she get nervous, then you just be like, oh, okay, well, it would be smart to learn about the health of your hair and what type of hair you have versus, going to the stylist 100% of the time. You might want to suggest going to a natural hairstylist once every 3 months or something until she can learn more about her hair by herself. Because there's plenty of free stuff online. But telling somebody to go on a YouTube binge for about 2 weeks straight, you can't tell someone to do that. You just can't do it. So just like asking questions first, seeing where she's at instead of just telling her not to do something. And then seeing where she's at. Because if she starts answering your question and she say, oh yeah, so I wash every 2 weeks and I deep condition once a month and I da. If she know what she's doing. So don't even be concerned about her. Because like I said, if her hair looks like my original hair, before I put the ponytail on, if it looks like mine, you ain't even need to be concerned about her. She knows what she's doing. But if she's struggling, like she the 2-inch gang coming out the hair and scraggly looking, and you only see her hair when it's styled, and then it's like, oh, what's your natural hair routine? What's your natural hair regimen? And she's like, I just go to my stylist. Yeah, that's when you need to suggest, oh, you might want to try a natural hairstylist, every 3 months or so you can get a deep oil treatment, or not deep oil treatment, a hair hot oil treatment and a deep conditioning treatment. You might want to do that until then, because like, how it is with a stylist or a barber or whatever. You start having conversations with them, so then she gonna have to ask questions. She gonna have to get a relationship with that natural hairstylist, and then her, like, just how we are as feminines, we're naturally curious all the time. So once she's exposed to that, they're just going to be having conversations about certain things about hair care. And then naturally she's going to, just start venturing out into doing more natural things anyway. That's just how it works with us. So don't just tell her not to do something. Ask her questions. Figure out where she's at as a person. And then make suggestions based on that. If she's not healthy. If she's healthy, don't say nothing to her. Because that's insulting. That's very insulting. Crystal Lightweight MyState says, I miss strip sometimes. It's always the left eye that gives an issue. So I started using individual lashes. Haven't been wearing any though. About to get back into it for manifesting purposes. LOL. Big on the glamour magic. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's the right eye. The left eye be doing me good. I can't even cap to you. But the right eye, I don't know. Main things I'd be struggling with is the corners. But even the corners have been really, really good to me lately. With this clear glue. Now, the black glue, it be slipping on the corners. But the clear glue has been doing me really, really good lately. K.O. Farrell said, I've been making organic natural products for my mom and she's been using them. That's awesome. And okay, thanks. Appreciate you as a woman for telling me that. I'll use it for good and greater purposes, my work. I greatly appreciate that. Because like, I know a good amount of masculines are coming from a good place when they say that they don't like the artificial stuff. But at the same time, when a female hears that over and over again, and because I think this is cute. This is cute to me. So it's like, if she's being told that, oh, you can't do that, you can't be cute, then that hurts. That can hurt, especially if she's really young. Like, that can hurt her feelings, because it's like, well, I don't really care what you think. I think it's cute. But we're told we're not allowed to have that sort of attitude for whatever reason. We're not allowed to do what we want to do just because we want to do it. Okay, well, if we're learning about our health and we care for ourselves, what's the problem? What's actually the problem at that point? Crystal says scalp and stomach health goes hand in hand with hair. That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, see, now anybody who was in the live earlier, or you're watching the whole video through, somebody else is confirming your scalp affects a lot going on in your hair, and your diet affects your scalp. I told y'all that earlier. I told y'all that. Okay? Now somebody else confirming it. All right. what you intake in your body, like the example I gave. If you have an athletic girl who just likes to wear afro puffs, and then you have a girly who looks aesthetically like this, right? But she doesn't care for her health. If they both get pregnant at the same time, whose baby is going to be the healthiest? If the athletic girly who doesn't really care about her physical aesthetic and she likes to wear afro puffs gets pregnant at the same time as the girl who pays a whole lot of money to look a certain way but doesn't eat healthy and she doesn't take care of her hair properly, whose baby's going to be the healthiest? There's no amount of money you can pay to be healthier. Okay, yo, Farrah with the black hearts. Appreciate you. Redo this one. Okay. Bro, this whole Matrix thing is so interesting. We can literally do whatever we want here. That's what I want everybody to realize. We can do whatever we want to do here. At the end of the day, you still have your temple. You still have your core. You still have your being. What are you doing to maintain your being? That is the highest priority. You can look however you want to look. But it doesn't matter how you look if on the inside it's messed up. And that sounds so cliche. That sounds this, that sounds that. I don't care. Somebody needed to hear it. Whenever you're watching this video, somebody needed to pick me up somewhere. So don't feel bad for, your aesthetically pleasing things. That's not the issue. You can be aesthetically pleasing to yourself. However, you need to make sure your health is your highest concern versus just being aesthetically pleasing. I told you I'm finna act the fool with these. Like, I can't tell me nothing, bro. Like, the glue's not sticking. God, look, he got like them waves at the top. Like, heck yes. And then also really just remember the purpose of protective styles, okay? Your protective style is supposed to protect. All right. That shouldn't be something you wear all the time to cover up and hide who you are, okay? I just want everyone to remember that. Do what you want to do at the end of the day. Just health, okay? I genuinely love you. I genuinely love our people. And that's why I'm saying this. All right? Like it's gotten kind of ridiculous out here. People don't recognize who they are. You can look in the mirror and girls will see this every single day. And I did light work. They got the blush, they got the foundation. Like, I'm not afraid of my little bumps and my little scars, okay? Like, I know I gotta get deeper into my routine. It's getting colder outside, so that's when my face starts, like, being weird because I'm not sun gazing as much. or at all. Summertime, I'll be outside. I'll be outside. But if I'm not sun gazing, then I know I have to do more intentional work for my face. But some girls don't do no type of work on their face. They just cover it up with makeup. That's not what we're supposed to be doing. Okay? No. So like I said, like this video is about hair specifically, but that goes for all realms of beauty standards and cosmetics and aesthetics. Looking like you have clear skin is not as important as actually having clear skin. Looking like you have nice hair is not as important as actually having healthy hair. Because your healthy hair may not look nice in the specific style it's in, but it's healthy, which is way more important than it looking nice. It's about balance. Truly having balance with what you do in your lifestyle choices. Like I said, you don't have to be vegan or vegetarian to be healthy, but cutting back on red meats and, you know, cutting out processed food and fast food is often like things like that is really simple. It's just when you're in a routine of doing things for so long, that's what makes it seem like it's not simple because you don't know. So that's why you have to do research and you have to experiment. You have to try new things in life. Okay, then this last one could be on the pinky and it has some glue on it. So none of these have like the pre-glue on them. I just had we just only used this nail glue right here. So because one of them went missing, I had to get one of the ones out the package and it still has some the old glue on it. Okay, here you go. If y'all could see it, there's glue on there. So I also used to be a substitute teacher for little kids. I was not going to sub for high school kids. I was subbing at 19 years old. I was not having that. I'm like, no, y'all are not, no. So I used to sub for elementary school kids and middle school kids. I was pregnant at the time, but I'm telling you, if I had this aesthetic at work back in those days, I would have had like, cause I was a sub. I wasn't trying to do nothing with the faculty or the staff at all. Some of the schools I subbed at, I knew some of the faculty just because I'd be knowing people, but I already know. They would be like, "You want to go to lunch with us? Oh, you wanna get drinks after work?" I'm like, "Nah." I was clearly there to mind my business and get paid, but I already know if I had like this aesthetic, even being pregnant, you know, they may not have asked to get drinks, but then, "Oh, you wanna do something this weekend?" Like, no, I was not there for that at that time period. But I already know, cause y'all be seeing them teachers. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Cause even while I was pregnant and I didn't have an aesthetic, there's just one parent that had to come in. I'm telling you, like, I guess he couldn't realize I was pregnant. I don't know. Dude was just staring me down. And I'm just like, "Sir, you here for your child. Don't try to talk to me. I'm the teacher. I'm not even the teacher. I'm the substitute." Like, K.O. Farrow said, "I know when I started my healthy eating, it seemed like I got more negativity thrown my way. LOL. I looked at it like a challenge, but it was like they thought I was going to die because of my eating." People just ignorant. They're just ignorant and they think they know stuff, but they really don't want to accept how ignorant they are. It's like, "Oh, you need to eat more." Like, when you're figuring out your health journey, because we were not taught properly, it's not like we were given the exact blueprint when we all went to school. Okay? Like, we were told about the food pyramid, and how many times did the food pyramid change throughout different people's school careers? Okay? And then what type of food did they feed people at schools? Okay? It's not like health has been our biggest priority at all as a society for several, probably like over a century now, since processed foods have been so big. So when you do something outside of buying fast food, outside of buying processed food, and you're intentionally going to the produce aisle, and you might start losing weight. You might start losing weight. And then people start freaking out. And it's like, why are you concerned about what I'm eating? And then your body just has to regulate what's going on. It's not like you finna lose weight and just pass all the way. Like, some people do pass out. Like, I've seen that happen. But that's because they haven't regulated things yet. Once you learn how to regulate things within yourself and you have certain routines going, I gotta make sure I still got some left. Because if not, I gotta have to buy a new
Why
one.
do you not talk when you put that on your eyelash?
I'm not eyelash. You talking about when I move this like this? Because I was trying to hear. Okay, there's still some left. Okay. Just making sure. I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna do that. Do it now or later? Oh, that's good. Okay, I want you to. I was gonna put some more Vaseline on here because this had got stuck the other day. So I put some Vaseline on the top part so it wouldn't get stuck. But it's almost gone anyway, so I'll have to get a new one. Y'all, I did not know that I had cash in my purse. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was like, oh, I got to get another thing, but I don't have any cash. All I got is my card, and I feel like, moving money around. And I looked in my purse earlier. I was like, I got cash. When did it? Manifestation. Manifestation.
Yeah, instead of there just being no more, I think the King Fiddleman did that probably.
Oh, is that the entity's name?
The King Fiddleman, well, the King Fiddleman, entities, names are called Zor 1, then Zor 2, then Horatio,
Okay.
Katie, even one named Crystal Unfamed. Then we got Don the Lawyer.
Don the lawyer or Don the lawyer?
Don the Lawyer.
Don is a lawyer?
Don the Lawyer, yeah.
What? That's cool.
Yeah, even there's a lot more names of the others. There's so many.
Okay. K.O. Farrow said, like whole life, or put a chick without the head in front of me, knowing the set of. Okay. Like, whole life would put a whole chicken without the head in front of me, knowing I said I'm doing a fruit and veggie cleanse this week. Yeah, people be doing stuff like that on purpose. Like, I didn't realize how deep that was until, like, I didn't go through it too much. It wasn't too bad for me. People had, like, more respect for what, I had going on. They would make jokes, and, like, I would joke with them. But that like trying to force you to eat meat thing, I didn't know how serious that was until I started like engaging with more of y'all who do the same thing. People try to force you to eat meat. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, that's crazy. Like, even if you didn't choose it, right? If you had health conditions or health concerns and people trying to force you to eat meat, it's like folks really be trying to kill you, like literally. Literally, people don't know what your doctor told you. It's not your obligation to tell people what your doctor told you. So if your doctor told you to do certain things, your nutritionist told you to do certain things, that's nobody's concern trying to force you to eat stuff. Like, that'd be messing me up. But
So instead of the regular King Fiddlemans and
Schmexy underwear.
So instead of their minions just being regular spiritual entities, I think they're supposed to be like Endermen flying around. Even there's other ones that have like dogs that look like cats that looks like other pets.
Mm-hmm.
They all the others look like pets too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got the shorts.
Wait, does that tiny shirt fit you?
Yes, this shirt fits me. Dax said, "Where have you been? Glad to see you're still alive and doing well." That is a wild ass comment, and I'm screenshotting it because y'all niggas be tweaking. I don't know who you are, but that right there, you said, "Where have you been? Glad to see you're still alive and doing well." That right there is confirmation that y'all niggas have been trying to get rid of me for a long time.
Nah, don't do that. And what? And does that? When you put that on, does it actually fit you?
Yes, I'm going to show you in a minute. You said, "Where have you been? Glad to see you're still alive and doing well." No, you're not glad to see that I'm still alive and doing well. Because why would you say that? What type of statement is that? What type of statement? And why are you here? Who sent you over here? That's what I'm saying. Folks been thinking I've been tweaking for the past 2 years and people are coming after me, stalking me and stuff like that. That right there goes to show you that people know what's going on and everybody trying to act like they don't know what's happening. For anybody who doesn't follow my platform and you're just watching this video talking about natural stuff and you're kind of thrown off by it, imagine receiving messages like that.
He needs to get
That's a
removed.
comment in a comment section, not a DM or an email. And I've been online active for a while.
He needs to get deleted.
Damn.
Because he is ugly and he's being mean to you so many times at live.
So here on this platform, I have been very active and I've been doing very, very well. Very. On this platform here, very. Somebody get this chick some psych meds. See, I'm finna screenshot you again because what type of weird ass shit is that? Just weird. Crystal said, "You've been here, YouTube and IG the whole time. Comments like this are very telling." Very telling. Very telling. KO Farrell said, "Bot." I can't say that's a bot. That's a person who knows exactly who I am. They know exactly what's going on. Because how are you going to comment the first thing and then talk about psych meds? Weren't you concerned about my well-being? Just a second ago, you were concerned about my well-being. See, they just confirmed, yeah, this is a real person. They know what they're doing. This right here. I have been very, very active on all my platforms lately. So to say something like that is like, I don't know who you are, but you know exactly who I am. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actively suing several people for harming me for several different things. Defamation of character, sexual assault, attempted murder. Honestly, I don't have the proof of that, but you know, that's what happened. Attempted trafficking, kidnapping, all sorts of things. And this has been going on for the lawsuit stuff. I just started that probably a month ago. But all these things have been happening to me, and people have been coming out the woodwork saying things like that to me. I don't know who most of these people are, but they know who I am and they've been watching me for a long time.
Oh.
I don't know who that person is.
Oh. I get it. If I just looked small.
Touch my lip. I got pink stuff on my lip.
I thought it just looked small.
Dak said, "Look at your appearance. Dirty shirt, hole in shirt, botched makeup, shitty weave." Weren't you just concerned about my well-being a moment ago? Dak's talking about now she's woke. Weren't you just concerned about my well-being 2 minutes ago? Crystal said Dax with the violin, not the violin and the yawning face. That's too funny. Weren't you just concerned about my well-being 2 seconds ago? Because your response wouldn't be like this. It would be, oh, what happened? What did I do? If you were truly concerned. No, you're just letting me know that you were sent by them people who I'm talking about. And you're here to just check on things and let me know that they're watching me still. I appreciate you doing your job. Firefly said, Ellie, you look beautiful today. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. How you doing today, Firefly? Grand Rising. Bruh, y'all not even clever no more. Because at first, I had no idea what was going on. But now that I know everything that's going on, and I could just see your tactics coming from a mile away, it's just, what? Are you done eating, MJ?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you need to get started on your work. My goodness.
No,
I'm suing people for reckless endangerment and all sorts of stuff. Huh?
Have you ever heard of a funny thing called a yodeling?
A yodeling?
It's like a violin but combined with a yodeling.
Oh no, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, yawn combined with yawn, so the violin like combined with yawn to make a yodeling.
Okay. Yodeling.
What am I actually supposed to do?
Okay. First, you need to write your name at the top.
I already did that.
Great job. Okay. You need to write the date as well. Do you know what today's date is?
I accidentally didn't know for a sec.
That's okay. So today is October. So write 10.
You already wrote down 10.
Then write a slash or a dash.
I already did one.
Then do a 20. Then do another slash after that.
Yeah.
And then write 23. Boop, boop. Because we cute with it. We cute with it. Hey.
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay, good job. So you trace those words, okay?
Yeah.
The words that are right there, you trace the letters. And then going down the line, you write the word as many times as you can, okay?
Yeah.
Just write the same word on the line. Okay. Dax talking about how are you so homeless and bummy looking? Where's the evidence of you being woke and blessed? LOL. What?
That is so not funny.
It's not. And Firefly said, Dax, you're a hater. Get out of her live with this BS. Crystal said, Dax, how much you get paid for this? They don't get paid. That's the thing. Like, they don't get paid. None of them. They don't get paid. They probably were promised some money, but they haven't received nothing.
That is weird.
Kozukub. There you go. What I stumble into. So I'm making a video about natural hair and how it's okay to indulge in utilizing artificial, beauty enhancers for different things. Or if you like to wear them on a regular basis, then just prioritizing your natural hair over everything. Natural everything. So taking care of your nail bed, taking care of your face, and, skincare, hair care, everything like that. While you can indulge in the baddie aesthetic. It's no issue with that. That's what I'm talking about in this video. But weird stalker people have decided to enter my comment section. So I'm just kind of checking them a little bit real quick. Dax said, you're a mindless follower, LOL. Crystal said, Yanolin. I know, he just be making stuff up. And he's like, I'm telling you, if you have kids, like, just pay attention to what they be talking about. Because they just, the creativity that they have, oh my goodness. Dex said, "In hand-me-down clothes, LOL." I don't know what you're talking about. I got this outfit last year, brand new. I don't like. That's the thing. Like, haters get so delusional that they just start making stuff up in their own head and thinking it's going to affect you. But it's just like, when you literally have real life stuff going on, and there's a person who wants to wake up early in the day. It's still the AM for a lot of people. You have people who wake up early in the day just being on this type of time. Because like I said, 10 minutes ago, weren't they just concerned about my well-being? And now they're hating on me repeatedly in the comment section instead of just leaving. The Death Channel said, "Hi cousin, how are you doing today? Do you remember me?" No. No. And your name's The Death Channel, and you came in here with Dax. Like, what y'all got going on? My family been after me. These spiritual people been after me. I don't know what y'all got going on. And then y'all stupid for coming into a comment section. You're just confirming all the stuff that I have been saying for a very, very long time. Dex said, "You're yawning yet you're still commenting, LOL. All natural hair, LOL." These books are mental. Like,
It's not making me funny at all. It's making me like get madder and madder, and it's making me just get into Dragon Warden form.
you don't have to get into Dragon Warden form. They're just in the comment section. It's okay. Magtron Op Short said, "Israel or Palestine?" Stop being stupid. I'm a black person in the United States. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit going on. Our people get killed every day. A real estate terminology for ghettos is war zones. So when people are capitalizing off the fact that people live in war zones where they potentially will get killed on a daily basis, I don't give a fuck what's going on in a country over a short amount of time. Out of my comment section with that dumb shit. And why would you like that? Where are y'all coming from? I'm telling you. Again, if you're new to my channel, this is a spiritual channel, okay? So if this is your first time watching a video of mine and you're just like, how do we go from talking about natural stuff to people saying this stuff in the comments? This is what you call gang stalking, okay? Someone has sent my video to somebody, some group chat, some group of people who like to harass natural people, who like to harass spiritualists, who like to harass those who have intuitive gifts. Why would you click on a video about natural hair and ask about a war going on in another country? Crystal said, "The same people that comment BS would never hop on a live and ask questions from the chat." Dax said, "You need to get paid, LOL. And do. Oda, the sauce god topic, says she's a beautiful goddess and Dax can't handle her overflowing positivity. I appreciate that so much. Dax said, "Look at how miserable you look." The Death Channel talking about it's been 17 years. Who the fuck are you and why would I remember you, you weirdo?
Mommy, I think my hands are now getting wet.
You're sweaty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just take a break for a minute. Dax said, "Wow, artificial hair on natural hair video. LOL. She." Crystal said, "I know they don't get paid, just trolling the troll." Dax said, huh?
I think they are sweaty and sticky.
Okay, go wash your hands. Dax said, "Is in a homeless shelter. It looks like you're a mess. LOL." A homeless shelter. Wow. Y'all, people be so funny making stuff up in their own heads. Like, this is so entertaining. I was finna end the live stream. I'm done now. Like, everything's finished. I'm done. I can go get to work. But it's like, what is that? Who are you? What do you have going on? Like, who sent you? What in the world? Like, this is so, like, this is why, you know, if you're becoming a content creator, if you're becoming well known for anything, this is why you can't let haters get into your psyche. You really just gotta laugh at the haters, because a person who's going out of their way to say crazy stuff like this has mental issues. So it's just like, I have somewhat empathy for this person because it's like, dang, they probably are like special needs. Because who in their right mind would go out of their way to try to make up narratives about a person and try to hurt their feelings through a comment section and start bullying other people in the comment section for calling that person incorrect? I've gone through that in real life, and I've gone through it in the third dimension and on the internet.
Why is this right here?
It was sitting it was on the floor, and so I picked it up and put it right there.
Why did it like flew over there?
Well, it was on the floor, so it might have floated the floor. Okay, somebody from another language put the thumbs up. Dax said, look how rude she is. Oh, Crystal said, dirty Discord disciples. Not dirty Discord disciples. Dang. Dang. Carol Pearl said, they're turning my once all-black neighborhood into a ghetto and tried to put a highway through it. Eminent domain. I probably spelled that wrong, and I know they will try again. That's what they do. They do that on purpose. Like, they know what they're doing. They do it on purpose. The Death Channel says, so you can be a serial killer. See, this one, I'm just going to ignore that one. Dax said, yeah, be done, because you are a joke and a mess. Okay. The Death Channel says, sorry. Sorry for what? Like, just go. Dax said, I hope you get the mental help you need, because you are gone. You are mad confused. Look at her video history. Yeah, everybody look at my video history. First, she was a diehard Christian. Who said I was a Christian? Whoever said I was a Christian on this channel? Who said that? Like, you think you've done research on me. And you're telling people to go look at my channel for evidence and facts. Yet you're just actively wrong. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, they're mental. I never claimed to be a Christian. I talk to Christians in my videos. Because I know who we are as a people. A lot of our people come from the black church. I'm aware of that. So I speak to black people who go to black churches. We all read the Bible. Whether you are a Christian, a Hebrew Israelite, a Muslim, a hoodoo or voodoo practitioner, you read the Bible. Practice Santeria, you, what's it called? Reverence the Loas. We all read the Bible. You're Catholic. We all read the Bible. I never said I was a Christian on this here channel here. I never said that. I appreciate your watch time and your engagement, because the more comments you make, the more YouTube thinks that people are engaging in my content.
Wait, YouTube? Wait, YouTube is alive? Wait,
okay, so YouTube, okay, YouTube's not alive, but it has an algorithm and it uses AI, which is artificial intelligence. So while it's not a person, it's not alive, it's not an animal, it's not breathing, it has technology built into it that helps it think basically with its artificial brain, okay, when things are happening, I'm going to make these results happen. So by this person continuing to comment, according to YouTube, people are engaging with my content and are going to feed it to more people. Crystal said, talk about some, yeah, be done. Dude, just click off and don't watch the channel. Dax said, then she went into living in nature. Yeah, because that's what we're supposed to do. So for, again, if this is your first video you're watching of my channel, hello. I am a naturalist, as you can see. And so I indulge in the glamour magic and things like that for intentional purposes. I'm an entrepreneur. So I'm glad that this person is helping me to reintroduce myself to people who may not know. Because I know with the natural hair girlies, you know, y'all may not be clicking on these videos for the intention of learning about spirituality, things like magic and stuff like that. So yes, I have lived in nature for different periods of time. I appreciate this person for bringing it up and reminding everybody about my receipts that they obviously know about. They see the receipts. So for anybody who thought I was cap about any of the stuff I was doing, like this person has done, they have researched my channel and are bringing everything to light. The Dead Channel said, that's what my grandma say to me. Dax said, nah, I'm not clicking off. I'm going to say what I want to say. Look at her videos. You said it. So why are you preaching from a Bible then? LOL. You're ignorant. You're ignorant if you don't know how the Bible works. Zisha said hello. Hello, Zisha. The Dead Channel said, I'm back. I don't know you. Firefly said, Dax, you're making it personal. Exactly. They're acting like I know them. I don't know who they are. Real Talk New York said, peace and abundance, sisters shrine. What's good? What's good? The Dead Channel said, ha 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 ha. Okay. Anyway, Zisha said, you're so beautiful. Appreciate you so much.
Then they said ha 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 ha. That's sussy.
It is very sussy. I don't know who this is. I don't know what they have going on. But this is the look. Zisha said, and I love your nails. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is really a vibe. Honestly, it's really a vibe. But yeah, this is the look, and this is like my spiel on, you know, as far as the service industry for natural hair. Okay, it's been a lot. Like, our people have gone through a lot, and the fact that there's still like so much shame around our crowns, it's very telling about who we are as a people. It's just very telling. And so prioritizing hair health versus hair styling is really the way to go when it comes to a lot of things in our moving culture. Firefly said, Ellie, keep vibing high 100. You already know. You already know. All right. Shalom, Rainicorns. I will see you in the next one. Tawada. That means thank you in Hebrew.